I love reading about, the whole idea of how they approach the game in their mental approach, which is they take all of the emotion out of it. How important is that?
Yeah, I think for me it's the belief, the mentality. I think it's shifted. They won the Euros, and no matter what they've come up against, whether it was injuries, pre-tournament, through the tournament, the red card, the penalties, whatever it is, they've come up against so much adversity. And I think underlying all that, they've always had the belief that they're going to go and they make it happen, they find a way to win. And I think that was evident throughout the whole tournament. They probably didn't play the best football, but they found a way to get through, and I think underlying that was the belief.
It's a really good point, isn't it? They didn't necessarily play the best football, but they found a way to win.
Yeah, and I think that also shows the strength of the squad. There was a lot kind of spoke about the injuries, the players that they were missing, and obviously they're huge players that were missing, but it also gave opportunities for other players to come in, and I think they showed the strength of the squad with the injuries, the suspensions, other players stepped up, and for me that's a sign of the progression of the game too, and how many young players are coming through, and hopefully we can still keep that going and we have future generations that the level keeps progressing.
We've talked about what's changed and that some things changed. Some things haven't changed, though, haven't they? It's struck by the figures. You see that the Lionesses got a bonus, I think, of 150 grand each for reaching the final, which is obviously an awful lot of money. But the men would get 500,000, so more than 3 times more for reaching a World Cup final. When you see that, hear that, what do you think?
Yeah, I mean, obviously there's still a long way to go. We have to be real with that. I think it's hard to probably compare the men and the women. But I think what I'd love to see is the investment at all levels of the game, and not just necessarily at the top. I think starting at schools, giving the opportunities for the same young girl that every young boy has got, in terms of whether that be accessibility, facilities, even just having the kit to go and play, and having the confidence that if you're a girl and you want to go and play, it's the same as having that opportunity as a young boy. And I think, winning has obviously changed a lot of the perceptions and hopefully can help the investment. But I think I'd love to see it at all levels, because I think the reality is we've still got teams that are going part-time in the top league. So I think incredible. We just need more funding to raise the game and the quality of the game ultimately, which is going to have a knock-on effect.
We know that plane is in the air right now. What do you imagine these women will do when they land? What will everyone's plans be?
I mean, I'm hopefully, I've heard they're going to London and having a big homecoming. And I know the Euro party was pretty good. Yeah. So hopefully they can enjoy and really feel the love, because I think, they've been away for so long, feeling the love and hopefully the effect and how many people that come out and support them. I think it'll really hit home for them.
Gemma, thank you so much for coming in this morning. Hopefully you watch any homecoming on telly, not on your phone at a service station.
Thank you.
But we're lovely to have you.